started. Let me go ahead and get this link to you guys right now for anybody who is already with me here. Hold, please. We're live with preseason weekend. We have a triple header for you here today. As soon as I get this link out, I will let you guys know what that is. And then as soon as I get this code from the Bears and the Wolves, speaking of, we are starting off tonight with the Bears and the Wolves. So the Bears led by GM of Bears, ChrisCon, and the Wolves led by GM of Wolves. I'm Snowy Wolf. We'll be facing off today at 6:30. And then we will have the Hunters and the Cobras facing off at 7:30. And you guys will be able to watch me play some games in the meantime until that game happens. And then after that, we will be watching the Raptors and the Vikings Prospect League game at 8 o'clock. So we got a packed night for you. Diego, hello. How you doing, guy? Dude, I'm glad to hear that you're feeling better, that you're on the Pirates. Glad to know you guys are, kicking ass and taking names on the Pirates, dude. How's it going over there? Guys, at the same time, make sure you guys are watching, from the Wolves' perspective as well during this next game. The Wolves are also... Oh, here we go. The Wolves are also going to be streaming their side of the game. Harry, wasted silence. How you guys doing? We are going to get right into the game right now. 420. That's awesome. All right. All right. We're going to head into this game right now. I'm also going to have to make sure I let Hunters and Cobras know not to start with that. Yeah, that'll be fine. No snipe in the lobby, I'm sorry to say. Wolf Pack and Wolf Away. So I'm assuming that the Wolf Pack will end up being the Wolves, and then the Wolf Away will end up being the Bears. But here we go. On the Wolves side of the field, it's looking like we have... I'm Snowy Wolf. We got Jersey Viking. Yo, List, what's up, dude? Glad to see you're here as well. Yeah, the Wolves look like they've brought to the table... I'm Snowy Wolf, Jersey Viking, Tokyo, and not Sugriff. No Sugriff? I don't know what that is. But that is the full Wolves lineup. And it's looking like from the Bears, you have... Ty and Mist RL. So that is good to see that they have a full lineup. But guys, I'm going to tell you right now, the Bears are allegedly the number one team in the competitor league right now. And everybody's going to say other stuff. Everybody's going to say differently. Everybody's going to say, oh, you know what, we're not the best. They're not the best. No way. But I'm telling you right now, I've heard phenomenal things from the Bears side of the field. And, I'm not going to lie to you guys. Falcons and Astros played earlier. They played very, very well. They did everything that they needed to make that game a phenomenal game. And in all actuality, Falcons blew them right out of the water. Astros still played great, but... List, are you playing in the Raptors game in like an hour and a half? Because I am streaming that game if you are playing in that game. List, I wish you best of luck, dude, and I can't wait for the Knights to play the Raptors. But yeah, I am looking for. Oh, I have to tell them yes, I'm ready. Sorry about that, guys. We'll get on with the game right now. And it's looking like these two teams are loading in, but I'm telling you guys, regardless of everybody else, I think the Wolves are a great sleeper team, and I think that the Bears could be considered the best team in UNL at the moment before any champions teams are formed. And here we go. We have the first kickoff of this 3-game series, and it kind of splits down the middle. Snowy Wolf going to look to challenge the ball right now. Gets no touch. This is the first that I'm actually seeing of most of these players. I have actually never seen any of them play, with the exception of Snowy Wolf, because he's my buddy and we play all the time. But it is looking like the Bears are getting off to a not phenomenal start for all of the hype that I gave them. The Wolves keeping some pressure on offense here. And it's kind of looking like the Bears were actually given the opportunity to take the ball back, but the Wolves are back on the ball. And for those of you who didn't know, or for the fact that I didn't specify, the Wolves are blue, and it is looking like the Bears are orange. The Bears having some control here, looking to go for a shot, a phenomenal block by Nosegref, taking the ball back down to the Wolves side of the field, the Bears side of the field. The Bears are able to knock that ball out and start to take it back to the other side. Nosegref is there and attempts at a center, but it's looking like the Bears are going to be able to try to, get this ball out of here. The Wolves are just being relentless, and that ball is right in front of the net, and it's looking, there you go. Nosegref, 0-1, is able to put the ball into the net for the first score from the Wolves. And this Bears team that I hyped up just lets up a goal like that. A phenomenal demo right in front of the net to get the entire, the process started. At that point, it's all about the process. The Wolves kept their balance, kept everything that they needed to in order to, keep the ball down the other side of the field, and they kept the chain. And it's all about trusting the process, especially this early in the season. It's all about trusting your teammate, which is something that the Wolves, are looking like they can do, and quite honestly, not looking like it's something the Bears are able to do right now, especially just watching that double commit. But Nosegref, unfortunately, cannot do much there to get it out. Takes another shot at it and is able to get it on to the Bears side of the field. Can the Bears return fire? Mr. RL seems to just keep putting the ball, kind of just up in the air, and I feel like that's really kind of just a one's tactic. All in all. There's not usually, a lot of time in a twos game to have to put that ball up in the air, since it's all about, space and spacing. And Ty does it as well. I feel like I haven't seen the Wolves do it as much. The Wolves are really taking their time with it. And there it is again, just punches it up in the air. It's absolutely a tactic, but it's definitely not what I'm accustomed to. The Wolves just seem to just keep getting the shots on the net. A phenomenal baby little touch. Can Snowy Wolf put that in? He goes for the shot, but cannot get the ball into the net. And Ty puts a phenomenal shot on net. Unfortunately, it does not go in. Mist stuns the ball at midfield. Snowy Wolf is there for the double tap. Doesn't even need it. A beautiful little touch by Snowy Wolf. Sends it into the net. A beautiful assist by Nosegref, 0-1. And that is a phenomenal goal. Puts the Wolves up 2 with 2:25 left. The third kickoff of the game. And Snowy Wolf wins it on the delayed kickoff. Can they get another goal this mid-game? Unfortunately, Snowy is not able to capitalize on that. He's too far back, waiting to save that. A double commit from the Bears, though, does put the Wolves in optimal position here. Unless Ty just comes in and just demos him. Ty with some phenomenal ball control. Another block. Can Mist be there to put the ball in? What a block by Nosegref. 1. The Bears looking to kind of return some fire here. The Bears are not exactly getting the space that they need. It's very much the Wolves are playing a great space game, and the Wolves are doing exactly what they need to do to keep the offensive pressure up in a good way. Oh, almost a phenomenal shot there by Nosegref. And Snowy Wolf puts a shot on the net. A phenomenal save by Ty. But that's a tough one right there. And if Ty can get some power on that, unfortunately Ty does not meet there. But that is a phenomenal pass. And if Mist can get that in, a phenomenal shot from Mist puts the Bears up 1 with 2-1 with a minute 24 left to go in the game. A phenomenal pass from Ty, and just a great shot from Mist, being where he needs to be. Caught the Wolves off guard and out of place, and that's just a phenomenal job by the Bears. And if we see more like that from the Bears are going to be dangerous, because that's going to be always hard to figure out. The Wolves looking to get some of their traction back here. Oh, a phenomenal demo. Can they do it again? Ty is just not there to get the ball in, but if Ty can keep some control here, he can for sure get that in. A nice little flick over Snowy Wolf for the score, and it is 2-2 with a minute and 2 seconds left. Sorry guys if my screen just kind of blacked out there. I don't know what the heck just happened. I'm streaming on a TV. I'm usually on my monitor, but sorry about that. 2-2 with a minute and 2 left. I'm telling you guys, this is already a phenomenal game as it is. Like I said, I think it's ultimately going to come down to, these two teams are playing very, very well in their preseason game. And all it's really going to take is for one team to just be feeling themselves one day. And that's really it's going to be like. Phenomenal wall play by Snowy Wolf, looking to read that. Mist looking to kind of center this for Ty. Ty is unable to do anything with it. And Snowy Wolf taking some control here. Screen is still black for you. Try resetting it, because my screen is showing that it is better. Crow, let me know if there's anything changes there for you. Unfortunately, the Wolves are not in the right place, but Ty taking some control. He doesn't have any boost. He goes to center it for Mist. Mist is not there. He is there for that one, and it doesn't drop down in time. 10 seconds left. Can the Wolves make a last-second push to put this ball in the net? The Wolves on kind of a double commit here. Not there for the center. No block on it now, and you are looking at the first overtime of preseason streamed. Wolves and the Bears, 0 seconds, and it kind of gets stalled off at midfield. The Wolves looking like they're both on it here. What is going to happen when they double commit? The Bears take a shot there. Ty is not there to put that shot on, but he is there this time. He puts the shot on the net. Unfortunately, is not able to make as much contact as he would like there. The Wolves looking to be playing very reserved right now. Kind of an interesting tactic regarding, how they've played before, but listen, whatever works. Mist is bumping from the other side of the field. Unfortunately, Ty is here to push and gets it right over Ty. The Wolves looking to make this push on a center here. Doesn't look like no Sugref is able to do anything there. But Mist with a phenomenal shot puts it in the net. And the Bears come back with a phenomenal score. 48 seconds in overtime, the Bears take the first win of this series. A phenomenal game from the Bears. They really looked like they got it into gear there. They really, looked like they knew what they were doing. And I think, like I said, there's a lot of hype behind the Bears, and they didn't prove it at first. The Wolves were on top of that, and they really were able to prove what they needed to this game. But the Wolves aren't done yet. The Wolves will not just let this, just be a 3-0 sweep. The Wolves are here to play, the Wolves are here to win, and the Wolves are here to show what they need to do. Now, if I'm not mistaken, it's almost looking like the Wolves are going to potentially put in different players each round of each game, because they have their players here. And if they're not, then they're just looking to spectate. But it's looking like Ty and Mist RL are here to play indefinitely for the Bears. Yep, as I suspected, we've got Tokyo and Nosugref in on the Wolves for this round. So kind of a new test, a new face, some new players on the Wolves to test their chemistry, especially on stream from two different standpoints. For those of you who didn't know, Snowy Wolf, who is the GM of the Wolves, is actually streaming from his perspective and from his players' perspective at the moment on his stream. I will make sure that I shout that out as well. Tokyo with a phenomenal shot and a great block by Ty. Ty, who really has shown to be, a star player throughout the first series. Him and Mist really having some good chemistry here. Ty looking to stay with the ball. A potential center for Mist. Mist holds on to his patience there, and it doesn't pay off the way Mist hoped it would. But Mist is looking to try to fake his opponent out right here. Tokyo is not fooled. The Wolves are looking to march down the field. A pass, center, or a double touch. It's all about the patience. And unfortunately, he gets demoed and is not able to do anything for his team. The Bears will take control here. Really kind of double committing. They're right next to each other. But a phenomenal little fake from Mist gets the first goal of the game for the Bears. The Bears, just a phenomenal performance from the Bears already. An unfortunate ghost touch too. You know, normally that ball gets touched there, but it just didn't look like it went that way. Guys, just give me 1 second here. All right, and I am back. The Bears, they really seem to know what they're doing. You know, besides a couple of little, you know, minor things as far as positioning and as far as, you know, double committing, it really looks like the Bears are on top of things. And maybe they just needed a little while to, you know, get on top of, you know, what they were doing for rotation in game 1, because it wasn't really the same as it is right now. Right now they're playing significantly better, but I'm definitely looking to see some better work from the Bears. Unfortunate. Oh my goodness, is that just going to roll in? Is that on net? It is not on net. Thank God. A phenomenal little pass here. Ty is up to knock that ball out. He does not want it here anymore. A phenomenal touch from Mist. I don't even know how that happened. Mist looking to slow the ball down and get a center for Ty. A little too hard, and Ty unfortunately not able to get there for the touch. We've got a potential center there, but the Bears are not looking to capitalize at the moment. Mist with a great 50. These Bears need to start keeping their touches up, and they need to make sure that they're always on top of the ball, because Mist is usually there for that midfield challenge, and Ty is either not there for it, or Mist is not able to put another touch on the ball. But that is going to be wide open, and Ty sends it out. Bears are going to have to play a little bit more defense here, because the Wolves are really starting to keep it up here. They're really starting to get something going. The offensive pressure here from the Wolves needs to become more. The Wolves need to keep this up if they want to have any more chances to put shots on the net, because right now it's looking like the Bears are just getting these shots, and Ty is up. No shot from Ty, unfortunately. But you see what I mean? There's not a ton of offensive pressure from the Wolves right now, which is really just leaving space for the Bears to be able to come and do what they want to do, you know, however they want. And a phenomenal touch from Ty. Unfortunately, it is not on target from Mist. However, it does leave the door open for the Wolves to be able to come out and have some offensive pressure, some time. I think more than anything else, I think these two Wolves players just need a little bit more time to develop with each other, because they're very good individually, but that's just it. They're really here not playing as a team. They're really playing more individually, hence exactly what is happening right now. They're right next to each other. They're trying to do the same thing, having the same thoughts, which is great. But as a team, you have to be having those individual thoughts in order to better the ball on both sides, which is really what the Bears have been doing, and it's really all about spacing. But as far as the game right now, you know, the Wolves have at least picked up their defense, and the Bears are playing good offense. You know, not a lot to complain about other than the one offensive, you know, pressure thing on the Wolves side of the ball. But as far as what these two teams can do to, you know, keep playing better, I think that what a phenomenal double touch from Ty. Unfortunately, it does not go in, but you do not see a ton of players doing that at this level with as much confidence as he has. And Ty is unfortunately, you know, missing that ball. Can Mist get it in with no boost? No, he does not. A great read from Tokyo, looking to get that ball out. I do think that both Bears players are kind of out of position here. If the Wolves can keep it up, a phenomenal shot, and it goes in from Tokyo. A great shot to even it up with 31 seconds left. This could potentially take it to another overtime if either team does not get a goal within 31 seconds left in this game right now. A phenomenal little overtime. That'd be pretty cool, especially for these two teams. Again, Ty going for the ball here. Can he get a touch that he wants? Yes, he does. That's just phenomenal ball awareness and, you know, mechanics by Ty right there. Smacking it right into the corner, knowing exactly where it's going to go and getting the touch on it that he needs. A phenomenal shot from Ty, and unfortunate kickoff placement by the Wolves. As far as what the Wolves can do better, like I said, I think it all is just going to come with time. How the Wolves are going to be able to, develop as a team and do what they need to. But they're playing fairly well right now. And like I said, I think the Bears are going to be a phenomenal team this season. So in all actuality, if the undeveloped team of these two Wolves right now are unable to just see, it's double commits like that. So I would say double committing and everything spacing by the Wolves would be something to work on. But that is going to be game 2 for the Bears. I won't lie to you guys. The Wolves are playing completely phenomenal, but the Bears are just coming in with so much oomph and effort on their part. They're on the same page. They know exactly what they're doing. And the Bears are just playing very, very well. Next game, I would love to see Snowy Wolf and Jersey Viking. I can attest to Jersey Viking's skill. He is one hell of a player. He is amazing at what he does, extremely accurate, and he's an awesome dude in general. He is my teammate on the Havocs for another league, and we're trying to play as many games as we can to get comfortable with each other's play style. I think it's getting there. I think it's good. And like I said, I can attest to Chase, Sachs. We can rotate players in preseason games just to give players opportunities to be able to go and give players, those opportunities to be on streamed games, get their first game jitters out. No, these are not scrims. These are preseason games. I should make that announcement, though, that players can be rotated through during preseason games. And unfortunately, it does not look like Jersey Viking will be playing in this preseason game at all. Good, all 4 of us is on. Listen, Sax, I'm ready for you guys. I'm ready for this phenomenal game. I'll be streaming it. I'll totally have you guys. Raptors versus Vikings could be the best preseason game that there is this season for Prospect and in all actuality for the league in and of itself. I'm curious to see how these two players are going to play, though. A phenomenal score from Tokyo. Tokyo is on top of it here. As Snowy set the ball, Tokyo just went up and just laid it right in. The Bears couldn't do anything about that one. It's that immediate, quick pressure that Tokyo brings. But more importantly, it's about Snowy. And I can attest to this from my personal experiences playing with Snowy, that when you play with Snowy, Snowy will turn on the ball from midfield so much that you have that offensive pressure. And Snowy, with a phenomenal demo, missed really bringing around the ball from the other side. An unfortunate miscommunication from the Bears there. But Snowy is a phenomenal player as far as, his offensive pressure skills, the touches that he makes, and the pressure that he has on the ball. I don't really know what Mist and Ty are doing right now. It doesn't really look like they're at a phenomenal point right now. Maybe they just have to come off the ball a little bit and see what they can do as far as, resetting, maybe getting a new possession in. And as I'm saying that they should reset and get off the ball, they're just sending it to each other again. And Mist tosses a phenomenal ball in the net. Overall, I can confidently say that these two teams are very in sync with each other for the most part. Because, as I'm about to show you guys, there's been 1 goal scored on each side, and an assist as well. Can I switch teams? What do you mean? Ryo, what do you mean by that? Can I switch teams? Oh, you mean like, if you're already on a team? Phenomenal touch by Tokyo! What a job! Now, he's got to be clipping that one. That's a phenomenal touch right here. A phenomenal second effort, and gets in. Can I switch teams as in like, oh, you're Atomic. Can people switch? So you mean if you're on the Armada right now, you can switch to the Bears, but you would have to be dropped by the Armada, and you would have to be picked up by another team, or you would have to, go through the tryout process. But it wouldn't just be necessarily that. A phenomenal score from Mist, getting it by Tokyo and just driving it down to the net. No, I got you, Ryo. I got you, Atomic. But no, that is the question. Yeah. You can totally switch. If I drop one of my players or I rank out and need to get another player and somebody comes to my tryouts, or I can trade for another player, you absolutely are able to switch teams. There's just a whole bunch of things that constitute why you would have to. While I'm sitting here, though, like, I did want to go back to a point that I had made earlier real quick, that most of the scores that are, here in this game from these teams are assisted. So these teams, these players understand that it's not just a one-man operation on these scores. These players know that they have to work together with their teammate in order to put this ball in the net. Hence the fact that there are legitimately both the Wolves' goals have both been off of assists, and Mist probably would have had an assist as well had Ty been down the field, but Mist had driven the ball down the field from the other side. Oh my goodness, is that going to go in? Ty, what a shot! This is going to be one thing that I'm super excited about for this season as well. The entire time that we have these competitor games and these prospect games, prospect players aren't capable of making these types of plays. Prospect players aren't as advanced as competitor players. And, I feel like just in general, the competitor games will be, entertaining to watch. They will be fun to watch and watch their teams develop and watch what they're able to do, more so than prospect is. And, there's always some joy of watching two not as developed teams play. And, you have your buddies from in the prospect league play, so of course we'll get some attention there. But the competitor league is really where it's going to be at this season, because it'll just be interesting more than anything else. A phenomenal center by Ty, and Mist is not there. I think Mist had actually chosen boost over ball there, which is an unfortunate feat at the moment. But the Bears are really into this here, and like I said, the Bears seem to be a good team here. Ty really being the one leading here. Mist doing just as good of a job, but Ty is really here to set the ball. Mist is taking advantage of those, and as I said that, Ty takes his opportunity that he saw fit and just went for the ball. A phenomenal job in and of itself. I am actually going to take an opportunity here and see if I can do something. I want to see if our GM of the Wolves will answer this here. Yeah, I want to see if the GM of the Wolves will throw Jersey Viking in for the last minute of this game. See if they're able to do that, because I'd love to see Jersey Viking play. What a block! See what I mean? Those midfield challenges are exactly what needs to happen. A phenomenal workaround by Tokyo here, and Tokyo is just able to keep the ball at bay where it needs to be. Will they switch him out at the 1 minute mark? Come on, put Jersey in. Come on, I want to see Jersey. But phenomenal work so far by the Wolves, by the Bears. Oh, a demo play! Snowy is just not there in time. I feel like that could have been definitely better communicated, but a phenomenal thought in and of itself, and a phenomenal toss from Mist to Ty. These two players, they just seem like they're on the same page. I know I've said it a million times. I know it sounds like beating a dead horse, but they really are just on the same page at all times. And a phenomenal shot by Tokyo. Tokyo sticking with the ball. Is Snowy going to be there? Mist is able to clear that ball over the net. Feeling comfortable about what he's got here. He puts the ball into the net, but Tokyo is able to make that save. Snowy Wolf kind of looking like he's just wasting time here. And Ty with the intercept to put the ball in the net. 2-5. And it unfortunately does not bode very well with 5 seconds left for the Wolves to come and take this game. But like I said, guys, the Bears have seemed to be a dominant team before preseason even started, before scrims even happened. The Bears are phenomenal, and you can see that Ty has already put his controller down. He just wants the game to be over. He's looking to congratulate the other team, show them what they're capable of, and Ty did not put the controller down. That's on me. Well played here, guys. A very entertaining game. I'm definitely Bears and Wolves bandwagon. I love both of their general managers. I love both of what they can do, and it's going to be a phenomenal game to play for the rest of the season. And it's looking like both of the Wolves players have readied up. I'm almost wondering if they're looking to play more games. That would mean you guys don't have to see me play games on a TV instead of a monitor with tons of controller lag. Guys, for anybody out there watching right now, does anybody have anything cool to say? How was your day? You know, any questions about the league? You know, let me know. Oh, I gotta take a screenshot. Uh-oh. He isn't here. Like, he's AFK. Oh, Jersey was AFK. Oh, he's not really AFK. Because he is readied up already. Hey, wanna come up? But yeah, for sure a phenomenal game. I'm almost looking to see if they'll play another one. Pee-poo. Thank you. I appreciate your time. Anyways, that does conclude the best of 3 series that we have for this preseason game. If they go into extra games, that will be on their own, time. They will just be playing for fun at this point. 28-minute game, and they started on time. Good for the Wolves, good for the Bears. Trying to just see what they're doing here, though. Let me get in contact with the Wolves here. Are you playing more? Nolan, what rank are you? I am a... Oh, Tokyo just left the match, so either he has to go or the Wolves have decided that they're leaving. The Wolves have decided that they are leaving. All right. Phenomenal games from both teams. Phenomenal work from the Bears. Phenomenal work from the Wolves. To get back to your question, though, what rank am I? I am a solid Diamond 1, anywhere between Div 1 and Div 3. So I'll have some opportunities to play some games right now. We'll see what I can do. Ugh, hate Spake Rush. So stupid. I'm also not a 2s guy. I am a 3s guy. Responding back to Snowy Wolf for the moment. GG's, dude. GG's Snowy. GG's Chris. GG's Wolves. GG's Bears. Of course they throw me in. Oh, no boost. Bro, they suck. I can play casual. Let's do it, dude. Let's do it. DM me in Discord what your epic ID is. Actually, I already have you. You're Kowalski. Yep. Yep. Failed to register for tournament. This tournament has already started. Yeah, that's fine. Yo, so for those of you who don't know right now, this is Atomic. He is a member of the Armada. He is a phenomenal player. I've played with him before. Bit of a freestyler, but hey, who doesn't love some cool tricks and moves? We're going to get right into a casual match. We're going to see what we can't do. I'm going to take 1 second to take my sweatshirt off as soon as we queue up here. We can come if you want. So I'm on my... Are you on PC or are you on... No, you're not. Hold on. There we go. Yeah, you're on PC. So I am unable to comm at the moment just because I'm streaming from my PS5. So I cannot stream with a PC player and I can't comm with you at the moment. But, we'll kind of just do this right now. Akmo, dude, glad to see you here, man. Phenomenal games earlier. I have already congratulated you. You played awesome. Playing with Harry, you guys just clicked. Everything went well. I'm gonna, 2s or 3s for my good sir, Ryle. Twos or threes? That is the question. Twos. Sounds good. Alright. Give me 1 second. I'm going to take my sweatshirt off. Oops. Oh, I got the hit. That's awesome. Yeah, you are chilling, dude. You play like a freaking menace. So good. By the way, Atomic, just so that you know, like I said, I'm playing on a TV at the moment, and I usually play on PC, so I'm feeling a fair amount of controller lag at the moment. Unfortunate. We're gonna go up for that ball. Oh, double commit. I suck. Knocked him. Oh my god. I suck! Oh no. I will go back for the moment though. Oh, I suck again. He can take that out. Phenomenal. Take the long touch. He can go up for that. Uh-oh. That's the other thing too. How about you join me for some threes? Listen, Akmo, I'm completely down, dude, but I'm going to tell you right now, we're going to have to play on East servers for the time being. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. This is some extremely mediocre gameplay because I'm not on my monitor setup. But for right now, this is what we're dealing with. Ah, what a shot. Just got caught in the middle of it. Hashing 972. Akmo, I'll invite you right after this, dude. My epic is N0HY01. Add me up, and then I'll invite you right after this, and we'll play some threes. N0HY01. No, I knew I shouldn't have come off of that. I got N0HY01. Oh, I lost my double. Are you kidding me? Going for a risky boost take. Atomic's got that. Keep with, buddy. Yeah. Phenomenal. Close. Close. I'm gonna go knock this off here. Oh, suck. So, next up, by the way, we have Hunters, Cobras at 7:30. So we've got another. Oh my god, I'm actually terrible. We've got Cobras, Hunters at 7:30. That will be a phenomenal. N0HY01, my fault. Block, get dunked on. Atomic, come on. You got it. Oh, close. You got that, Atomic. Oh, what a phenomenal back pass. Gonna go ahead and get back here. Atomic can take that out. If you rush up and grab that, Atomic, there you go. Take touch. I got that. Poor touch. Heads up. Unfortunately, I don't have many comms with him for right now. If you can hear me. Got that all day. Going for mid-right boost. Yeah, I got you. Oh, that's you. Oh, I'm actually so bad. I'm so bad. Going right. It's the center. Oh, close, close, close. Good turn. Oh, I centered it for him. Would have been a phenomenal pass. Perfect, Akmo. Oh, yeah. Right after this game, I'll add you up. We'll run some threes. Let's go! Great pass! Let's go, dude. Oh, thank you very much. Listen, I'm just glad that we got some games in, because solo queuing while I'm having this much controller lag would have sucked. I got the ball here. Back to Atomic. Oh my god. Oh my god. Let's go! Phenomenal, dude. Let's go. That was wicked close. He did almost have he almost had the double touch there. I don't know why I was thinking to pass. Going right. So I am still in the prospect league. Uh-oh. Oh, I messed it. Damn it. So I am still in the prospect league. This Atomic is in the competitor league, and Akmo, who we are about to play with, is in the competitor league as well. So he is a really good player. Atomic is a really good player. I don't know why they're playing with a weeb like me, but alright, we're gonna go ahead and back out here. We'll pick up Akmo. Said something weeb. You're not that weeb. Well, I mean, depends on how you view it. Alright, we're going to pick up Akmo. We're going to run some threes. Akmo, Atomic, if you guys are still listening, I am going to send a message right now, so I'm going to need just a second. But Hunter's Cobras might actually be, a better game than I think it's going to be. Not that I think it's going to be a bad game. I guess I don't really know what to expect from either team, for the most part. Kickins. I don't know what I'm thinking to do otherwise. Please send me lobby info when you can. And you can rotate players during games. Alright, Akmo, Atomic, let's get it rolling. Yeah, but Hunters, Cobras, gonna be a pretty good game now that I'm thinking about it, because Kickin, who is the Hunters general manager, he's a very, very, very good player. Like I said, I don't really know who's actually gonna be playing with them or for either team. I just missed boost twice. Thank God I have two good teammates. There you go. I don't even know how that went in. I had no right going in. Atomic. Listen, sometimes you just gotta ball chase, dude. It absolutely happens, but listen, happens to the best of us, right? Thank God I have, like I said, thank God I have two good players. Agmo, let's go! Yeah, I'll definitely, next time I have my PC, you know, these streams will be way more interesting because I'll be able to do more, but my family said that they needed, the downstairs. Agmo freestyle pass to me? What is this, just a joke to you guys? I don't know how to freestyle. You guys just try to do whatever you can. Oh my god, they're gonna do it too. At this point, I might just keep ball cam on the whole damn time so that they can just do what they want. It's kind of a pass. Kind of. Oh, I should have turned off of it. Oh, went for the block. Good stuff. Atomic is there. Third. I'm gonna wait for a save here. Oh, no need, dude. Acmo's just always there. Oh, thank God that happened. I don't really even know what happened, but it happened. Phenomenal. Dude, I love that I can't freestyle and these guys like I'm gonna need like legitimate lessons on how to freestyle or at least do something cooler. My rotations are okay, I guess. For you guys who have stayed with us here, oh, I just backflipped. For those of you guys who have stayed with us here, we are only 15 minutes away from the Hunters Cobras preseason UNL competitor league game. And that is going to be a great game. The Cobras have a lot of hype around them. Not as much from the Hunters, in my opinion. But in all actuality, you know, it's just the hype. It doesn't mean anything about what they're doing. About what they can do. About what they can do in general. So like I said, 7:30. They will be playing 15 minutes. Listen, for whoever just left, I wouldn't want to watch mediocre gameplay either. Especially not from my angle. Oh. My fault. Thank you. Oh my god, what am I doing? Dude, Akma's so damn fast. That's crazy. So guys, for anybody else who is still watching as well, you know, what preseason game, you know, are you most excited for? Whether it be one that has already happened, you know, for teams to play in general. Like, what two teams in either league are you guys excited to see play? Because those games, I'll make sure that I'm streaming. As far as, you know, another thing that kind of... it's my fault. As far as another thing that's going to kind of happen throughout... the season... Wish I had boost. Another thing that's going to kind of happen throughout the season is going to be me and Dirty Surfer. We host the show called The Double Commit, where we kind of just focus on all things UNL. And there you go. Another score. We focus on all things UNL. We bring you the newest and latest, greatest updates. We bring you the news. We're going to do power rankings. We're going to do other crazy things. It's going to be awesome. But we have decided that we are going to do a series that is just going to be, we are going to choose one prospect and one competitor league game a week. We're going to focus in on it. We're going to stream it, both of us together. We're going to bring in people for the interviews afterwards. Like, it's going to be this full, huge thing. Like, we're going to make it a huge, great game. And unfortunately, I will not be able to participate this week. The reason being is that the Knights will actually be participating in the Season 1, you know, the game that will be getting streamed. It will be the Knights versus the Vikings, which I think, you know, will be really interesting. My game will be happening tomorrow at 7, and the Vikings game will actually be going on at 8 o'clock tonight, right after the Hunters and the Cobras game. So it'll be interesting to watch them play. I'll have to make another announcement in general that the The Cobras and the Hunters are about to play. Oh, he misses that. Acmo, give me something to work with. Come on, give me something, gentlemen. Of course, nothing. Oh, it's there! Oh, I'm pinging now. Yeah, I'm pinging now! Oh my god. What?! So confused. Rocket League has an agenda. Throw that in, Kowalski! Dog water, dude. I'm dog water. Actually so bad. I'm gonna block the shot. Ah, close. Alright, let's message these guys. Ooh, some burnt sienna Zotos. Unfortunately, they're burnt sienna, but... Oh, he says P. That means we gotta back out real quick. I'm also gonna message the Cobras. Oh, I gotta ping and tryout announcements. For those of you who are watching or need information on UNL, use Scarab. Word. One of these is a Scarab. Word. For those of you who need an announcement, the Phantoms are actually hosting tryouts tomorrow at 10:30 Eastern Time PM. And that is Friction. That is the GM of the Phantoms. Great guy, great dude. So definitely make sure that you guys take him up on that. If you are not on a team currently, that is a prospect team, go and check him out. Go to those tryouts. He'll definitely be a great place for anybody to land. And I'm gonna be AFK here for a second, guys. Yeah, I mean, sure. Go for it. Alright, I'm back. Just gotta make sure that I get everything going on. Wow, they didn't even need me. They're literally 2v1ing. I'm just sitting here with my friggin' controller in my hand doing nothing. Oh, they had a 1v... There you go. Oh, we playing the same guys? Like, actually? I got ball here. Take that out, Kowalski. Send it. Oh, I got bumped. Oh, Acmo! He steals it! That's so unfortunate. But that was a phenomenal pass. Oh, shoot. He didn't go for it either. All calculated. Calculated. Oh, we both had the same idea. And it's looking like this Cobras Hunters game might actually be a couple minutes behind schedule. Not ideal, but I will figure that out. Nice fake, by the way. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate it. I suck! Like I said, just a friendly reminder to everybody. I'm on my PlayStation on my TV right now instead of on my monitor. So there's a fair amount of controller lag on a TV, unfortunately. Come on! Oh, I suck. Come on, Agmo. Come on, Agmo. Oh, get with it. Get with it. Be there. Oh no, it just rolled. Oh no. What am I doing? Guys, have you ever seen a worse player play in your entire life? At least I got the 50 on that. Oh, no normal car. Oh, what a shot! Listen, it was a phenomenal shot regardless. Good up. I'm just not fast enough in this car. Anybody have any questions? Who do I have with me? Everybody comment your name. Who do I have with me right now? Who's here? Who can I talk to? What's everybody's favorite flavor of ice cream and where they're from? That's a Snowy Wolf thing. I just flung Kowalski. Oh, no way. It's off. Oh, it's not off. Oh, Ryan, what's up, dude? How we doing? Are you watching me literally be dog water at the game right now? Because it's really bad. France vanilla. I got you. French vanilla is a solid flavor, but I don't know why the heck anybody would like vanilla over any other flavor that is literally out there. And nobody went for kick. That's a-okay. You suck. Scarab's phenomenal. Get with it! Better than you. I'm playing on controller and TV right now, so I have a fair amount of input delay. And I'm so dog water right now. I wish I was on my PC. Freak. Ryan, what's your favorite flavor of ice cream? Isn't it just chocolate? Proteus is better than Scarab. Well, I'll tell you right now. A lot of people are better than Nolan right now. Yeah, I knew it was chocolate, Ryan. That's such a loser flavor of chocolate. No, I'm just kidding. Chocolate's honestly underrated. A lot of people think chocolate is so, just plain and like bland and like plain flavored. But in all actuality, chocolate's actually not terrible. Alright, Cobras and Hunters has been delayed 5 to 10 minutes. So I will get you guys the information as soon as I can. But just a fair warning to everybody here who is still here. Alright, I've heard from 2 of you now. I know Acmo and I know Ryle is here and I know Ryan is here. Who else do I have here? Who else is with me? I have to recognize that these players are actually going to try to do something instead of just smack the ball like me. Oh, that's a turn on him moment. Seriously, what a save. I don't know what that guy thought he was doing, but... Let's see if I can get last touch here. Yup. Pog. Absolute pog. Yep. Sounds good. Oh, I'm literally so cheeks. Are we... New car? Yeah, seriously, can we please use a new type of car? Also, Acmo, Atomic, if you guys are listening, we're really only gonna have time for one more game, and if I get confirmation that the game is gonna start, I'm definitely gonna have to make sure that I bop out. The Proteus. Alright, word, I'll use Proteus. If I can find it. Just like Mr. Isaiah's elephant car. Too funny. Oh, Acma only has a Ripper? It's alright. We'll make it work, we'll make it work. Proteus equals best car in the game. Well, that's arguable. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you. I personally think that the Twinzer is the best car in the game, and you know you have to always remember the Ford F-150 as well. And the titanium white Chikara. But I can confidently say that I have never used this car in my entire Rocket League community. Not when I was starting out, like not anything. Sucks! I hate it. Sorry, we'll figure it out. Alright, I'm going right. Now the backfire. What is the backfire? Uh-oh. It's not a center. Trust the process. What is the backfire, though? That's the real question. I don't... Oh, the backfire. Yeah. Like the hot rod car. Not really. It's got like the front and then the back, and then there's like a dip in the middle, right? Yeah, that one. No, that one's alright. Why, are you been using that car recently? I'm actually so bad. What am I doing on the wall? Ooh. Yeah, with the engine on the front. Yep, I know exactly what you're talking about. Alright, time to ball chase. Sorry, I'm like gonna bump you. Oh, got a touch. Ball chasing is fun. Hitting Acmo or Atomic is fun. Take that out. I need boost. Boost over ball all day. Alright, I'm gonna get back here. Oh, I got bumped. I didn't even know what happened at first. Alright, time for Nolan to take this ball out. Or just go flying Spirit Air. That's fine, too. My favorite decal? I won't lie to you. My favorite decal is probably Stipplegate. Or it's either Stipplegate or it's... No. You know what my favorite decal is? My favorite decal is Spectre by a mile. It's so underrated, but it looks so cool. And you get like 3 colors on your car, and I just love it. The Spectre decal is 1 in a million. And you know, it's like I said, it's so basic and it's so cool, but it's one of those cars that it's just like, it's one of those decals. Oh, you're going for that, sorry. It's one of those decals that I think is so cool, just because you get to alter your car as much as you do. I'll throw my my Octane decal on there afterwards. We'll check it from there, but that's gonna be a phenomenal something. Unfortunately, it didn't work. Oh, keep with it. Uh-oh, Nolan sucks. Oh, what a block! Fire God or Stipplegate. I do like Stipplegate. Fire God isn't terrible. Oh, I went for a block on him there. That's just gonna go in, isn't it? What a shot! Let's go, Atomic! Dude's putting in the work and putting in the dang time. Phenomenal work. Guys, for anybody who's watching right now, who also is not subscribed to the UNL channel, cancel Nolan for bumping me. I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to. For anybody who is not subscribed to the channel right now and has not liked or, you know, shared our content or whatever, please give me a moment of your time and go and subscribe. So then you will get the notifications from YouTube about when I go live, and you guys are gonna, regardless of what it is, whether it's, you know, a super secret league announcement with cool content and information, whether it be, you know, game streams of your favorite games and your favorite teams with your favorite players. Make sure that you guys, you know, drop a follow. It also helps support the league. We're trying to build up our players and our community and our player base. So it really always does help if you guys are subscribing and supporting our league. I'm so bad. Let's see if I can go bump Kowalski again. Agbo! Yeah, you probably needed that boost more than I did. Oh, come on, get in the net! Hold, please. No way! He doesn't hit that. This is not a fruitful endeavor for Nolan. Alright, gentlemen, it has been a phenomenal time playing with you. I am out. Acmo, Atomic, I just got word that I am going to stream that game now because that game is happening and going on. But since I did say I would show you guys, this is my Halos car. This is my favorite decaled car, the car that I put so much time and effort. Oh, and I put that on it, right? But yeah, this is it. Regardless, I'll keep it on it for right now. But stay with me, hang with me here. We are going into the Hunters versus the Bears, the competitor league game. That is our second of the day. I'm personally very excited. I'm excited to see if Kicken plays. Kicken was a part of our Vikings team last season, but he didn't play a whole lot. So I'm excited that he has his own team. I'm excited that he has everything that he needs to. It's looking like the Hunters created the lobby, so at least that's good. And it's looking like our players for the Hunters are going to be Bean Ross and is going to be Kickens, who, like I said, I'm excited is actually going to be playing. Let's get this link back out to the people. To Discord. Scalabrine is also looking like he's playing. Big Will, how's it? Bean, dude, I'm excited to watch you play. I've only ever watched you through games that I beat you in, so I'm really excited to watch you play a game where maybe you can beat somebody else. Will I stream again? I will stream a Falcon game. I should have streamed it earlier, but I'm not gonna lie to you. It was either lounge in bed and do nothing for like 15 minutes, or stream your game. So I don't want you to take it personally, but I just want you to know that I probably made the wrong decision. Alright, let me send this out there, and let me get game streams out there. Are the Cobras here yet? What is up? You're going to, I don't know. Ryle, no, hang here. Watch these games. They're sick. Anyways, in the meantime, Cobras and Hunters is up. I just made another UNL announcement. So hopefully we get 6, 7, 8 more people in here. Maybe we have 10 people watching. Maybe we have 20. Who knows? The Cobras should attract a fair amount of people, though. Zenko! Dude, how the heck have you been? Am I going to see you play today? Still nobody here from the Cobras yet. Anyways, the Cobras team is led by Zenko, unfortunately. It's alright. Am I going to see you play soon at least? Because I'm ready to, I'm definitely ready to make sure that you get an opportunity to get a stream game in. And it's looking like we have Richard Cheddar, who is a Sharks player. That one, Crowbra. That's funny. The Hunters is where it's at. Kickens. That's awesome. Zenko, what do you mean you don't think so actually? You're not gonna get a game in? They're not even gonna play you? Interesting. Seems like interesting. Might have to have a word with Crimson about that. But it's looking like they have a full squad of 8 people here. 8 under being the coach for the Cobras, Clark Kellogg being Scalabrine from the Cobras, Richard Cheddar from the Sharks of Prospect League, one Crowbra. I love that name. That's so funny. That is Crow, recently signed to the Cobras the other day after going undrafted and being a very, tight prospect to come and play. Kicking, rocking the phenomenal little emerald wheels. Weird time zone. Yeah, because you're EU, right? Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. I always forget about that. Bean Ross rocking the donut wheels. I love it. And the Crowbra puts the ball in the net. A very, very pretty pass from McNair to just drop the ball straight into the net and just take the cake on that one. And it is looking like this could be a phenomenal game if, the Hunters are able to just get back into what they need to do. McNair showing off his speed as a player, kind of looking like the Hunters are kind of bunched up here. The Hunters are taking the ball down the field, sending it right into the Cobras, and the Cobras return fire, and so do the Hunters. The Hunters seem to be very spread out. I like what the Hunters have going here as far as, their spacing, what they can do. Bean Ross just can't put it into the net there. The Hunters definitely are looking like they're playing more of a solo game as opposed to a team effort. But each player brings individual strengths to the table here in this pairing. And it's looking like Crow has a wide open net, but he touched the ball. McNair could have put that in. That is so unfortunate. A pass down to Crow, however, but they are unable to convert that into a goal. The Cobras still having their time to be able to make these moves in there. A phenomenal shot by McNair, the second of the Cobras. The Cobras really looking like they're just putting this one, up for the pass, just slinging it in and just doing what they need to do, which is exactly what the Cobras, do. I know McNair personally. We've played games together. I know Crow a little less personally, but still seems like an awesome guy. My team is such a carry. Wow. Zenko, now you might have to just start watching. Now you might actually have to start playing. McNair with another phenomenal shot. You can certainly see why the Cobras picked up McNair in the second round of the draft. With the expertise and the skill that he brings to the table. Certainly not that Fortnite decal, though. I'll tell you that right now. Speaking of Fortnite, Isaiah, I can see that you're not here watching the stream right now. Does that mean that you're playing Fortnite and just not, watching the stream? Not supporting UNL? Like, what's going on here, dude? Kickin taking some control here. If Kickin can make contact, he's just unable to. But Bean with a phenomenal shot. A recenter. Kickin puts the shot on, is unable to make any sense of it. The Cobras blasted back down to the Cobras side of the field. To the Hunter side of the field. The Hunters really need to start playing like a team here. They need to start doing what they do best and just keep working. And they just need to make sure that they make their right hits. They need to make sure that they're, making contact with the ball when they need to, and just working as a team a little bit more. I think that's really all it comes down to. Maybe a couple more centers, but I hate to say it. Phenomenal shot from Kickins. A beautiful tap. Just Bean puts it up. Kickin is there, pre-jumps the ball a little bit, and just on the cute little bouncer with a giant splash goal. Really kind of, puts the Cobras into the fact that they can't just be everywhere now. They can't just go anywhere that they want and think that they're just not going to get punished by it. It really shows that the Hunters, are making the right moves here, but still, Hunters got to keep working and doing what they do best. Bean, a cute little pinch for the Cobras going back down to the Hunter side of the net. This could be a center, but Bean goes up and knocks it off. The Hunters looking to make some ground here. The Cobras end up taking the ball. Unfortunately, it is not how the Hunters wanted to be able to take that back. McNair is kind of hanging back. He's kind of playing a more reserved game, which I guess in this sense is good, but you know, it's all about how the players are playing. And unfortunately, that one doesn't go in from the Cobras either. The Cobras are really, you know, laying the ball into the net, laying the ball onto the net. I think Crimson has a saying, Crimson being the general manager of the Cobras. I think he has a saying, something along the lines of, you know, it all depends on how you work with like the first 30 seconds of the game, and if you don't work, you know, if you're not striking and putting the ball into the net, you're playing defensive for the entire game, and that's not how you win a game. And to his credit, it is exactly what he has done to this point. You know, his players are here. They are 100% striking first and worrying about defense later, which I guess is, you know, really what they need to do. A phenomenal little dribble by Crow and a touch on the wheel for the goal. The Cobras are up 4-1. The Cobras are really putting on a dominant performance here, and led by you know, McNair and Crow in this first game. I'm hoping that I'm going to see Clark Kellogg come in and play, and you know, unfortunately Zenko is not here, but Zenko, I'm looking to make sure that you get some time later on in the season, because I'd love to make sure that you play in some of these stream games. I definitely want to announce for you. So, guys, I don't know what else to say. The Hunters are gonna have to make some changes here. They're gonna have to start playing like more of a team. These Cobras are, you know, individually are doing such a good job, you know, getting the ball to each other, and you know, keeping their spacing good. You know, it's just kind of crazy what's going on right now, but. Like I said, I don't know what else to say. I don't think I have a whole lot for the Cobras to work on, other than the fact that they're just playing very well. I guess it would end up being, you know, spacing, which they're still doing really, really good at, but I guess there's always room for improvement if you're this good, right? A phenomenal little flick. Is that just going in? Can Bean tap it in? He does. Unfortunately, there is not enough time for the Hunters to return fire and come back. But now that the Hunters know what this team is capable of, I certainly think that they're going to be able to change their strategy up and potentially take one of these next 2 games of their 3-game series. And that'll do it. The Cobras, led by the one Crowbra. Used to be that one Crow, but phenomenal gameplay by both teams. Sorry about that. I think I muted myself for a second there. Just gotta make sure I get these screenshots in. I do keep up with every single stat recorded by a player in UNL, and we do a couple of cool things at the end of each week. At the end of each, you know, kind of interim of weeks, halfway through the season, you know, we like to make sure that we keep all of our stats, especially since we end up reporting them to other organizations, you know, as far as stats goes, and making sure that they are, you know, being kept up with. We like to make sure that, like I said, that we report them, just for genuine statistics, practicality, logistics, all that stuff. I guess I don't really know the reason, but they want stats reported to them, and we just decide to keep track of them. Plus, the benefit of, you know, having them here for you guys, because when we do Player of the Week, we're gonna announce Player of the Week. We're gonna get player interviews going. Like, there's a million things that we're gonna do with the stats. So, just keep it updated in and of itself in general. Fun times, fun stuff. It seems that we do have McNair and that one Crowbra, the one Crowbra, still, you know, in the game. Kind of interesting that I do not see Scalabry and Clark Kellogg in the game. But, nonetheless, still fighting. Can McNair go up and grab that? He does not, unfortunately. Missed opportunity by the Cobras there, and it looks like the Hunters are, you know, at least playing a little bit more defense. And as I say that, unfortunately the ball just finds the net from the Cobras' point of view. Oh, the Hunters certainly needing to bring it together here. But it all comes in time. And maybe this just isn't, the greatest lineup for them either. Maybe this lineup needs a little bit more work. And another lineup, might not. So, that's what it really all comes down to. Kicking, driving the ball forward, making a really, really awkward touch there. But it works, it pays off. Kicking puts the ball in the net from the side. What a phenomenal shot from Kicking. Wow. I almost think you have to clip that. Very pretty. And you get those demolitions, you gotta love those. Phenomenal kickoff from the Cobras, who I think have won every single kickoff now, if I'm not mistaken, within the last game and this game. Awkward air dribble by Bean there, but shoot, dude, did it work? Hunters have definitely kept up more pressure than they did last game. And I think what it comes down to, as far as the Hunters, is, not being on top of each other, utilizing their teammates, instead of just themselves, and just getting past the opponent. Taking one step at a time, which is something that they really didn't do last game. I feel like they tried to do a little bit more than they, could do in general. See, like, just that in and of itself, Crow was just able to get by one guy and by the next just with so much ease that it was just... It just doesn't work. They don't have a solution for Crow. He's too damn fast. These Cobras are definitely going to be a phenomenal team. And if it's any consolation to the game that we watched earlier from the Wolves and the Bears, I would love to see either of the Wolves or the Bears take on the Cobras. And as I'm talking, Bean Ross goes down hunting for the ball and just dunks on top of Crow. Says, listen, I didn't really like what you did to me last time. Not a fan of the whole getting by me and scoring on my net. I'm going to return the favor. Here you go. The Cobras winning another kickoff yet again. If Crow can go up there, he does not. Very good observation by Crow here. Can kick and beat him out here? He cannot. The Hunters are definitely putting way more pressure on the ball this time, at least, which is something that I have noticed and something that they definitely need to work more on if they want anything to happen here in this game. Especially with the Cobras being the dominant team on offense that they are. Obviously the Hunters are going to have to play good defense, but it's going to come down to a lot more than that. And a phenomenal read off the wall from Kickins! Kickins is really having a game right now. These Hunters have started to play a little bit differently. I think they're getting a little bit more lucky because they were losing a fair amount of 50s last game. Let's take a peek at the scoreboard. Dude, Kickin and Bean are just on the same page. Every assist, leads to a goal. Every goal has been by an assist. They're making saves. They're doing the things that they need to. They actually haven't made any saves. But that's not the point. They're playing well, and that's really all that matters. Guys, who do you think is winning this game right now? The Hunters have come back and made themselves known. They're playing really well right now. Who do you think is winning this game? Are the Cobras taking it again? Well, what are your thoughts? Who's here? Who do I have with me? I personally think that the Hunters are going to take this game. I think the Hunters want it more. And as far as next game goes, well, that depends. Zenko, honestly, I know you have bias, but you got to cheer for your team, you know what I mean? If you're a Cobra, then you definitely want to be cheering for the Cobras. Phenomenal shot from Bean. Goes up and gets that, tilts his car the right way. Phenomenal shot from Bean. A great pass from McNair. Love you, buddy. But a phenomenal pass. Puts the ball in. You're looking at a Hunters 4-2 right here. And I don't know what happened to the Cobras since last time. I feel like they're playing the same way. In all actuality, I really do feel like it's just been the Hunters that have really, just improved their game. Phenomenal fakes from the Hunters, doing what they do best, staying on top of the ball. The Cobras have really just not been able to make the right touches. They haven't been getting it by the Hunters so easily, which I guess is the big difference here. And I feel like that's just, from the Hunters, side in doing things. Like the Hunters, they play reserved when they need to. They play their offense when they need to. But, the Hunters did not play this well last game. So big props to the Hunters for doing what they're doing now. 40 seconds left. Can the Cobras bring it back in that time? Or are they just going to keep playing with it here and not knowing what they're going to do? I don't really have something for you right now. 9 viewers watching. Still, I have not heard anything other than from Zenko, who is a Cobra. Who do we think is winning this game? And who do you think will win the next game after we see our lineup? A phenomenal score from McNair. I love that goal explosion too. It really is very pretty. But a great little turn. The Hunters aren't back to guard the ball. The Cobras just tucked that one in there, and they're on their way to an 11-second goal that will tie up the game and drag it to overtime. And the Hunters cannot make the double touch happen, but the Cobras cannot bring the ball to the Hunters side of the field. A phenomenal showing from the Hunters, who last game did not have this kind of showing. I can tell you that for sure right now. Is UNL only 2s? It is only 2s. We have decided that, if we, we're going to make this a 2s league, that we would have to take all these precautions for it. And we decided that 2s was the way to go because it really harnesses your ability to play with one other person as opposed to playing with 2, as a 2s league should do. Yes, we are only a 2s league. We have plenty of events and other players that would play, in a 3 style, casually, instead of, league play based. But yes, UNL is only a 2s league. And this could potentially change in the future, but for right now, we are only a 2s league. Oh, I'm going to have to tell Raptors. Oh boy. And your teams are all loaded in, and you still have Crow and McNair. When is Clark Kellogg going to come into the game? That is what I want to know. Maybe he's been doing his scrims. Didn't feel like he needed to play in this game. Needed to test, the relationship between Crowbra and McNair more than he needed to do anything else. Hunters had a close call there. No telling what could have happened if Bean didn't get stuck on that wall. Dashes it past McNair. Is that going to be a back pass to Kickens? It is! Crow is going to be there. Isn't it only 2 people allowed? It is not only 2 people allowed. You are able to switch your players during preseason. During preseason only. But yeah, people did not get that memo. But you are more than allowed to have only 2 players play. At least for preseason, but during the normal season, yes. You are only allowed to have 2, no mid-season subs. Snowy was making fun of me! Oh, I'll have to have a word with Snowy later. I'm not fond of Snowy making fun of me, because I can make fun of him. What game is this? Volt, glad to see that you're joining us, dude. This is the Hunters versus the Cobras. And this is game 3. The Hunters took a game, and the Cobras took a game. So we are tied at 1-1 on the series, 0-0 on this game, and the Hunters are definitely coming into this with more momentum than the Cobras are. I do have to message the GM of the Vikings real quick. It's Rocket League. What game is this? Senko, that's funny. Oh, and the Cobras are able to get it by the Hunters. Is that just going to be a casual center? It is not. Phenomenal touch by Bean. An unfortunate touch by Crow there. But Crow, can he get the ball down and on? He's still playing with it. He's still hoping. He just can't get there. And the Hunters are going to come back and take advantage of this ball here. McNair putting the ball on the net. A phenomenal block by Bean Ross. And can Bean just take it down the field? Can he oust McNair? Is he able to just get it over him? He is! What a shot from Bean! It is 1-0, 2:46 left in the game, and the Hunters draw the first blood. As far as what Crimson had to say for his team, he did mention the fact that it is all about how you play in the first 30 seconds. Now, it didn't look like the Cobras played like that in the first 30 seconds of last game or this game. So, in all actuality, this could be a determining factor in how they are playing. A phenomenal shot from Crow, assisted by Kickens. Or Bean. One of the two. Somebody put it in. Oh, it was a joint effort by the Hunters team to give them a goal. Phenomenal shot by Bean Ross. Right off kick, right off everything. Nolan smells bad. Well, thanks. I appreciate the sentiment. It looks like Bean went AFK there for a second. Crow looking to set it for his teammate. McNair tossing the ball on. You have a double commit save there, but a save nonetheless. The Cobras really taking every opportunity to just strike as they can, knowing that they could potentially be down. Ryle, Nolan smells good. A phenomenal carry by Crow. Are you kidding me? Get this kid out of competitor. Put him in champions. How is he doing that with such ease? That is the real question. Bean. Wow, Bean had to just do it to him like that. What a phenomenal job by Bean, putting it down like that. Fakes out Crow, and McNair certainly isn't ready for that. A phenomenal job by Bean. It's almost like he heard what I said in the first game, that him and Kickin were just on top of each other, and just they decided that, you know, it wasn't working for him what their strategy was. Ladies and gentlemen, we have another minute 44 in this game. This is a best of 3, Zenko. Another minute 44 in this game. A double tap from Kickens! Are you kidding me? Oh my goodness, and what a shot it was. Somebody get this man out of here. Send that one Cobra and Kickens into the Champions League, because they are obviously too good for this league. I don't know what's going on from Crow here. They obviously are giving Crow enough time to, you know, take the ball there. Oh my goodness, is that just... Oh, it's not going in. I thought that just had potential to go in. Cobra's right on top of each other. McNair kind of gaining a little space, I guess is the good thing here. But the Hunters have control again, and the Hunters are up 4-1. A dangerous amount. Kickin almost taking a shot there. Does not make the right contact with it that he needs to. But that is a center, and Kickin is there, and he tosses it in for a 5-1 lead. Wow. Just a phenomenal shot. Way to be there. The Cobras are just falling apart. After a dominant Game 1 performance, the Cobras have just not been able to repeat. And maybe that's just because they got lucky. You know, maybe something happened, but they are not looking the same as they used to. Kicking with the forced 50 at midfield. Crow comes out on top with that one. Crow looking to do a little dribbling action here. I don't know if McNair is going to be here for the shot, though. Fortunately, he is not. Guys, if anybody thinks that the Cobras are going to be able to... And I spoke too soon. I was going to say, if anybody believes that the Cobras can make a comeback with 4 goals in 38 seconds, let me know. But the chances are just getting slimmer and slimmer with 37 seconds left. They're down 5. The Hunters seem to have all of the momentum in the world. Doesn't look like there's any stopping them. The Hunters are just on top of their game. And Bean, Ross, and Kickin are just tearing it up. And Bean is able to get there after the ball. 20 seconds left on the clock. The Hunters are just looking to take the time that they need in order to not let up any more goals. They just want the game to be over at this point. The Hunters go up. They miss that. Is this going to be a Brazil? Wow. And that is a Brazil. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your first UNL Season 2 Brazil, and it happens in preseason. That is just some phenomenal work right there. Guys, stay tuned with us after this game. The Prospect League game of the Vikings and the Raptors will commence and begin only after this. Phenomenal game from the Hunters. They really, cleaned up their act, did everything that they needed to in order to get to the end goal. Unfortunately, we were unable to see Clark Kellogg come in and play. He definitely could have been a game changer, but it happens. It's good. GG's. Congrats to these players. Doing everything right. Guys, I'm now about to take you into the prospect game. The Raptors versus the Vikings. And this will be our third and final game of the night. Let me get the information. And then we will go ahead. Text both of these GMs and see which one of them gets back to me first. That'll be the team that I cheer for. Whoever gets back to me first on the information. Whether it be the Vikings or the Raptors GM. Imagine cheering for a team because of who gets back to you first. Love it. Let me make my third and final announcement on the night. Guys, I've hoped that you have enjoyed, staying here, hanging with me for the night, watching these games, these preseason games. We will actually be back with you tomorrow for the last couple of preseason games that we have for UNL. But I believe that the first week of UNL has gone off without a hitch. Games have been played, a lot of entertainment, a lot of people tuning in for what they got to do. I'm really glad that people are having a good time. So I'll cheer for the opposite team you cheer for just to make it fair. Deal, Zenko. Let's get it done. McNair, I lagged so much that game, dude. That sucks. Oh, that's unfortunate. Zenko, it's looking like you're cheering for the Raptors here. Because it looks like the Vikings are making the lobby, so they might get the information to me first. But if for some reason they don't, and the Raptors end up getting the information to me first, you are more than welcome to take the Vikings. I think it'll be a phenomenal game either way. Both sides have great players. I think the Raptors... Yep, there we go. The Vikings have just given me $100 wager. Dude, I don't know about that, but... we are going to get into this game in just a second. Let me ping you all one more time. Sorry for the ping coming from me personally. Alright, let's get into this here. Who am I cheering for? I will be cheering for the Vikings because they got back to me first. And for those of you who are watching me input this information right now, do not come into the game. I'm pretty sure I spelled Raptors right. But pretty generic names. Maybe they just don't have it up yet. Maybe I need to respell Vikings. There you go. US West. Interesting. Zenko, the information is Viking Raptors, but don't come into the game. That's what the stream is for. Um, you are on US West. Hold on. I might have to figure this out real quick. Hold on, let me communicate here with the Vikings. They appear to be on US West servers. This could be trouble. Who's on US West for you? Sorry guys, hang with. Huh. I'm not sure if Sax is from US West, but he is potentially on US West, and it looks like they have their whole squad here again. And I like the clan tag, the VKX Vikings. I love that. G Money, who was the first selection for the Vikings in the draft. And then you have the real Keenan 96, who was the second selection from the Vikings in the draft. And then you had Pickle Nick, who was the third selection of the Vikings in the draft. So it'll be interesting to see these players play. Oh, and Sax King, of course, Sax King 69, who is the Vikings general manager. So he will definitely have to step in here and show what he is capable of. As far as the Raptors, for the Raptors, it looks like the Raptors will have the baby Schurter, who is ageistic, and I will definitely be calling him ageistic all night, and Aspect. And it looks like they are leaving the match. And we will also be leaving the match because they are going to be playing on US East instead of US West. It's actually a league rule that we play on US East servers unless, we are otherwise supposed to. If there's 3 of the 4 people are on US West and one's on US East, then we technically favor the US West parties just because it's better for more people in general. Nearly at 50 subs. I know, isn't that crazy, Harry? Harry, stay with us here. Let's check out what we got. Watch the stream. Hang with me. Orange or red? I feel like I almost have to go with the orange. Yeah. I think it is a Fortnite pick, Shazenko. I was also thinking the same thing. Alright, wonderful. We are going to get back into this game right here. And there we go. Let's see if we can get right into this right now. It's looking like Aspect just joined in and Ageistic just joined in as well. We've got 6 watching for the time being. I'm hoping we can get that number back up to like maybe 15. Tell your friends to get on. Tell people to get in here. Invite you. I got you. Bro, are you really not on right now? Or am I just dumb? Yeah, I'm just dumb. Hold on. Oh, you're right. I forgot about this. No, I got him. You are good to go, Sacks. All right. So I told everybody that I was going to cheer for the Vikings, but I can tell you with confidence right now, this is not just going to be a layup for the Vikings. They're going to have to play their asses off against this Raptors team. Aspect is my twos partner. He's a phenomenal player. He definitely bought the Fire God pack and won't tell anybody. But, you know, we work here. Harry, I'm not going to be able to invite you right now. The information, I can send you the information. But things are starting off a little bit slower. And it's kind of interesting to me just because I've been streaming the past 2 games. You know, competitor gameplay is much faster than prospect gameplay. So this will certainly be interesting for me here, calling these games. The Vikings playing kind of more reserved and unable to, you know, get anything started here at the moment. Sachs taking it down the field. Can he put it in the net? A phenomenal play from Sachs. A great shot, great control, gets it past Aspect, gets it past Agilistic, and sends it into the net. A phenomenal job from Sachs. You can absolutely tell why he is the general manager and why he does what he does as well as he does. So, phenomenal work on his part. Caster's Curse. What do you mean, Caster's Curse? Maybe. We'll see. Alrighty. The Raptors got to get something going here. The Raptors Aspect taking it back to his own side of the field, looking to dribble it up the field off the wall. Baby touch on that. Can Agilistic come back and do something with it? Is Aspect here? A phenomenal read off the wall by Sachs. Looking like Liss is going to try to keep something here. Can that be a touch? No, it is not. G-Money taking the ball down the field. Sachs looking to recenter it for G-Money. G-Money is just not in the position. The Vikings are kind of both chasing the ball here. It's not what I like to see. The Raptors are a little bit more spread out, but still, it's much different in gameplay than it is competitor-wise. Another phenomenal shot by Sachs King. And it just looks like the Raptors are like scrambling off of every single shot here. Unfortunately, it's not working out as well for them as they maybe would like. Sachs going for the ball again, making another drive down the field. Could be huge. Another pass. Is G-Money there? He is not. List is going to take that ball down the field. It is centered for Aspect. Can he get the shot on? He gets the shot on. And Aspect puts a beautiful shot into the net off of an amazing assist by Agilistic. Phenomenal work by the Raptors. It's 1-1, 2 minutes, 49 seconds left. I don't even know what that was, but it's a double commit from the Vikings, so unfortunately they're going to give up a goal there. But it was a phenomenal 3-4 pitter-patter between them. Sachs kind of went for an awkward boost there, which really kind of put him out of position, but still a phenomenal, drive by the Vikings. Unfortunately, it just did not end how they wanted it to. The Raptors, 2-1. Agilistic going for the ball, putting it at midfield. The Vikings choosing to approach that. Not exactly a center, but the Raptors will intercept that. The Aspect is up, no touch. The ball is at midfield, and that is a shot on net. Can Agilistic do anything with it? Yes, he can. He's able to get the ball out. Sachs King taking his time, looking to potentially get a pass to his teammate, and it looks like Agilistic is going to have a second to work with here. And G-Money not getting the touch that he wanted. It looking kind of kind of awkward for the Vikings here, but that's a pass out to center for Agilistic. Can he get the shot on? It is not enough. Aspect is there, cannot get the touch that he wants. Sax King marching back down the field. Another intercept by Aspect, who is just all over the defensive side of this ball. Agilistic putting a shot on the net, getting blocked again. The Raptors have had, a couple of, big pushes here and there, but, the Vikings seem like they're doing the right things. They're just getting beat to every ball. And the Raptors are, beating them to all these open nets. The Vikings really aren't even double committing that much either. So, it'd kind of be interesting to see how the Raptors keep handling this. Their midfield challenges are on point. It's keeping the ball off of their side of the net. So, it'll be interesting. And an unfortunate goal from Aspect. He kind of just is unable to get away from that one. And Sax puts a dagger into the net. Phenomenal score. And we are tied with 1 minute and 4 seconds to go in the first game of this series. We've got kickoff number 5. Aspect marching down the field, looking to get the ball into the net here. Not exactly a pass to Agilistic here, but the Raptors are able to keep the ball on their side of the field. Can G-Money get a pinch here? Do something with it? He can! The Vikings are kind of bunched up there, so it's not a phenomenal effort there. But the Vikings are showing off the mechanical side of what they can do. And the Raptors dribbling it up the field. Aspect taking some control here, looking to get it over to his teammate. His teammate is not there. Sax dribbling backwards. That's dangerous. His teammate is not there again. But given enough time, oh, he is unable to connect with the ball in the net here. Aspect dribbling the ball back to their own side. Kind of just trying to keep it mid. And they're bumping each other now. The Raptors are not in a great place. Making that midfield challenge is really keeping them in these games, though. The Vikings need an opportunity to get the field, the ball off their side of the field, and they just need to be locked on the same page. Because right now they're doing the right things, but as soon as they get on the same page about doing the right things, the Vikings will be able to take this Raptors team and do what they need to do with it. And the Vikings kind of leaving it on their side of the field there. Can Agilistic go up and put the ball in the net? Is Aspect there? Can he do it again? And then is that a pass? It is not a pass. Agilistic, can he do it? Sax gets the ball out. Sax is going to have some control here. It's a 1v1 going down the field. Sax versus Aspect. Can Sax get it out? He cannot. But that might still be in range for G-Money. That is a shot on the net. And the Vikings score. 28 seconds into overtime. 3-2. A phenomenal aerial from G-Money. What a shot. And that is me cheering for the Vikings. Let's go Vikings. Yay! Listen, the Raptors might be the biggest enemy of the Knights, so to watch them get handed an L by this Viking team, kind of interesting. Just a reminder to anybody who might be watching the stream right now who is in the game, Sax Aspect, you are allowed to rotate your lineups for, the next game. Walk it off, Raptors, don't worry. There you go, Zenko. But they are looking good. And we are going to get right into this next game. And there we go. 3-2. Vikings take game 1. So I'm not going to lie to you. I feel like there was a lot of, inconsistent bumping, out of positionness from both sides of the teams. From the Raptors, especially, they were always near each other, not necessarily spread out. And that isn't how Aspect plays, which is why that's such a shock to me to be able to watch him do that. It's also really interesting from the Viking side of the field. I feel like they played very defensively and were not able to get the bumps, how they wanted or needed them. But still, it worked out very much for them. It's just not typically how I play. Waiting for these two teams to join. There we go. We finally have one. And it looks like we are all loaded in here. Chat, what do we think? Vikings taking the next game? or the Raptors going to take the next game. Based off of what you see here, we have a new lineup. This time G-Money is not in the game. We have the real Keenan, 96 in the game, playing for the Vikings. Starting off early from Aspect. Can he get a nice touch here? I'm not sure why he left him in server. A lot of people don't like the pings, but like giving you ASMR, I hope I'm not giving you ASMR. I'm really not trying to. That's a center for the Vikings. Can the real Keenan get there? Unfortunately, just kind of put him out in a weird place as soon as the Raptors caught their bearings again here. But H-Tom says the Vikings are going to take this game. Listen, I don't know that I agree with that. I think that they very well could. And is that going to be a shot from the real Keenan? Sends the ball in the net. Love the Ford F-150, by the way, Keenan. Looking good, dude. What a shot. Pickle Nick lost connection. I believe that's a Vikings player. But seriously, what a shot. Phenomenal work. Great pass by Sachs. You know, just being on top of that. The Raptors really need to work on just getting that ball out of the entire, you know, everything. And that's definitely a shot that you need to hit. And it's a shot that you definitely need to, you know, get more power on from both Aspect and Agilistic. And unfortunately, they were unable to, you know, connect on a goal there because, you know, they didn't have the power that they needed. Unfortunately, Agilistic is unable to get anything going there too. Aspect in a weird position here, but is able to get the touch that he needs to send the ball back out of the net. Real Keenan backflipping as a goal, and another backflip defend by Agilistic, and that is a double commit from the Vikings. Could be a big opportunity for something here. A phenomenal pass. Can Aspect do something with it? Is that going to just... Oh, it almost went in. And the Raptors are not there to put the ball away, leaving the Vikings unpunished by their double commit. Agilistic missing the ball again. Real Keenan trying to keep something going here. Sachs, unfortunately, tapping the ball back to their own net. Can they do something here? And Agilistic kind of just confuses Aspect there as far as what's going on, as far as what's happening. Sachs with some good ball control in the air there. A phenomenal save by Aspect. You know, that is the Aspect that I know. The one who plays all the way back, sends the ball in the net, and just plays exactly how he needs to. And that, you know, I feel like that's definitely what you need to see more of. And he could potentially be pinging right now, too. A phenomenal shot from Aspect, and unfortunately, he's just not able to make contact. And the real Keenan puts the ball in the net. And the Vikings are up 2-0 with nearly half a game left. It looks like everybody's pings are fine, and especially the Raptors. I'll tell you right now, if there's one thing that the Raptors need to do in order to bring this game back and in order to start, you know, playing quote-unquote better, it's, you know, they got to be on the same page. You can't be going for shots like that. You need to make a center. You need to be able to take that ball and just bring it down the field, set it for your teammate, because that's how Aspect is going to score. And unfortunately, you know, List is a little bit more of a, you know, mechanical player. So, Zenko, you said it perfect, dude. The horns on Keenan's car are legitimately giving him power. What a shot from Sachs going backwards. I feel like this whole Vikings team has just been playing backwards and it's working. Like, I don't know, guys. Maybe just go backwards and just hit the ball backwards. I don't know. Yeah, those horns definitely giving him some extra power, though. And Sachs taking the ball down. I don't know where Keenan is, but the Raptors are looking to reset it. Agilistic looking to get that out. A send from Aspect here. Looking to take his time, go up and grab a shot. A phenomenal 50, but I personally think he should have gone up for that way sooner than he did. The Raptors are giving the Vikings way too much time to react. And unfortunately, the Raptors are not taking the time that the Vikings are giving them. I do eat donuts for breakfast. They're delicious. What are you doing back in my room? My dog just opened my door and walked into my room. Bailey, you coming up? Come here. The Raptors are still just unable to get anything going. What have they scored? 1 goal so far? 2? Harry. That's funny. But the Vikings are certainly at an advantage here because they just seem to be on the same page. A phenomenal goal by the Vikings. Sax King certainly, set the ball there. Had the boost to put it in, but went for the stylish center instead. And even in looking at, what this Viking team is able to do, 2 of these goals have been off of assists, which really shows, the compatibility and the chemistry that these Vikings share. And if I'm being completely honest with you right now, from my point of view, from the Raptors, it seems like Agilistic is playing a little bit more almost mechanical than rotationally. Tristan Bailey is my dog. She just walked into my room. A phenomenal demo play just doesn't pay off. I don't know what they're doing or what's going on here, but it just isn't working. Can the Vikings score again before this game is over? Now I guess the better question becomes, can the Raptors score off of this right here? They cannot. The Vikings down the ball, and the Vikings just coming out and just playing their asses off. The real Keenan is a real threat. I'll tell you that right now. I should start calling him the real threat, because this guy is just so good. I'll tell you right now, the Knights have to play the Vikings next weekend for their first game of the season. And I think I already announced it in an earlier game, but this is actually going to be the game of the week for next week. And the game of the week will entail a full stream, interviews, everything surrounding the game. A ton of hype for the game. And I can tell you right now that based off of the Vikings performance that I have seen tonight so far, they are definitely the team to be putting in the game of the week position. Now the real question will become, can the Knights live up to the Vikings' abilities? And the Knights are my team, so I like to think that we can, but hopefully we don't come out with a loss. But the Vikings Knights has potential to be a great game. Zenko. You kidding me? You'd put these kids in body bags. You put my team in a Zenko, you put me in a body bag. You do every time we play. And is that a center? Oh, unfortunately, it just isn't spot on by Aspect. Let's see what Aspect's dealing with here. That is a ridiculous camera angle from Agilistic. Maybe that's new or something, but that is a lot of height for a really small car. Aspect playing with... Oh my god. Plus everyone's asleep. McNair does put everybody to sleep. That's absolutely true. But I'm telling you right now, Zenko, you're a great player, dude. 100%. One of the better ones that I've played with as well. And while I'm complimenting Zenko from the competitor league on the Cobras, we see a score from Agilistic. Agilistic puts a phenomenal goal in the net, and that's the first time the Raptors have been up this whole series. So it's good to see that they can do something, and it's good to see that they finally have something coming. And another thing to look at as well, I think, is they actually do not even have the same lineup in. The Vikings have a different lineup in. The Vikings are playing Sax King and Pickle Nick, who is not Keenan or G Money. An unfortunate whiff by Pickle Nick here. But Sax seems to definitely have some control over the ball here. What he's doing, what a shot from Sax! Oh, and Sax just can't get it! You wish you had that one back to do it again. Make another touch, do a little something different, because that is a phenomenal touch from Sax. And more importantly, that's just a clip if you hit that. So, Pickle Nick going up for the touch on the ball, gets it up to the wall. What are the Raptors able to do? They both double commit to the ball again. They are just not on the same page here. It kind of just sucks overall, but they are not on the same page. Aspect, can he get another one on the ball here? He does. And can Agilistic put it in? What a save from Sax! And the Raptors are still in the same place. They cannot get the ball out. The Vikings missed an opportunity to push on the ball there, which is kind of unfortunate. But they were unable to be punished. And Aspect punishes the Vikings for not punishing them. Says, listen, man, I gave you an opportunity to send one into our net. You didn't take it, so no hard feelings, but I'm definitely going to have to put this one in on you. So, Sachs nearly getting clip artist without entering the clip. Oh my god, listen, I might have to give him the friggin' role after this. Sachs is just playing phenomenally. A great boom from Agilistic here. And Agilistics are just... It doesn't look like he's playing, the right way that they typically play. This Raptors team, I've seen them play before. I've seen the two of them play before. And they usually play much different and, frankly, much better. But whatever it may be. Nolan, I only train the best. What do you mean? Me? For casting? I appreciate that. Oh, Sachs. Yeah, okay, now I get it. What a save from Pickle Nick! You love to see that type of save. Marching down the field, if Sachs was any closer, he might have been able to have that, have something on that. Pickle Nick making a block at midfield. What a pinch! Can Pickle Nick get there? He cannot! And that is the fourth one in a row from the Raptors. An unfortunate pinch from Sachs, with Agilistic to put the ball in the net. Raptors up 4-0 with 1:56 left to go in the game. If we have seen anything tonight, it is that the Vikings are fully capable of coming back and winning this. But in order to do that, they have to start to get on the same page, which is something that, that this is what preseason's for. Not being on the same page is not, horrible. This is what preseason is supposed to do. It's supposed to help you figure out all the kinks of your team. It's supposed to start getting you, that practice, that chemistry that you need with your team. And that's exactly what it's for. And an Aspect comes in and slams it, and can Agilistic get the ball in? He does. Five goals on the board now. Let's take a peek at this stat line real quick. See? They're playing well, but at the end of the day, they're not playing together. Because they have 5 goals and only 1 assist. And that last goal was the only assist that they had. So, I would love to see the Raptors play a little bit more, together. Can Sachs... Oh my goodness, Sachs was setting up for the... I'm scared for next week. I don't want to have to play this man in this team. Listen, Sachs, I have a family, dude. I don't want you styling on me or anything. Like, please, I'm begging you. Agilistic goes for a ball that Aspect clearly had control over, and now that puts Aspect in a completely bizarre position. Kind of interesting here. Definitely experimenting with his players, but... Dude, I can't ceiling shot either, but then again, I am also in Prospect, but... Zenko, to go back to something that you had initially said, you said something and I can't remember it now. That's even better. Hold on, let me see if I can find it in the comments. But you made a great point, and I remember you making it, and I just can't remember. Hold on. Yeah, they do normally play better when they're winning, because who doesn't? Everybody plays normal. Everybody plays better when they're winning regardless. But my point being that, they playing very well together, a couple weeks ago when I watched them play, but it was much different then than it is right now. And ladies and gentlemen, on that note, that is the end of our evening tonight. The Raptors will take the final game of the evening at 5-0, and it almost looks like they want to play another game. The Raptors are down to keep playing. The Vikings look like they're down to keep playing. But that is the end of the 3-game series. If they would like to keep playing, they're more than welcome to. Zenko, the winner of this series was the Vikings. They took the first 2 games, and then this game went to the Raptors. But we technically play all 3 games, but you do not nothing really comes from that. So, wow, they are looking to play another game. I will give you one more bonus game, and then regardless of anything else, I will be leaving this game. So, Vikings, Raptors, best of luck. If it was a best of team, my team had a yeah. No, I got you. I mean, in all actuality, when McNair and Crow played, they played well. McNair had a ton of ping issues, which kind of sucked, but this is the bonus game, and I'm watching this game, and I'm not showing you guys that I'm watching this game. But, nonetheless, Vikings are going to be a scary team. Knights Vikings season, game of the week next week. Oh, Zenko, I got you. Best of 5. Well, no, the Vikings still. Oh, right, I forgot you had the Raptors. Listen, if it was a best of 5, they definitely would still have an opportunity, and not even kidding, they probably would have been able to take it. But just because they finally found their momentum, there's finally a pass going. A phenomenal shot from Aspect, by the way. Doing everything that he needs to do, being the GM of this team. Listen, if he has learned anything from this game in and of itself, it is that he has some work cut out for him on his team. With this one player, with himself and his own play style, there's a lot that you can learn about just a preseason game, and that's, like I said, that's what these are for. They're for helping your team get better. They're for helping your team figure out what they need to work on and everything else. So, yeah. That's really what this is going to come down to here. And I like G-Money a lot. I think he's a phenomenal first pick. Real Keenan, another phenomenal pick. Definitely could have been a first-round pick. So, the Vikings really, lucked out as far as, what they have here and what they're able to do. You did not delete the flick by accident. How the heck do you accidentally delete a clip? You should never delete any clips. Because in 2 years, when you're going back for your old clips, you're like, oh my goodness, that's phenomenal, looking to see all of your... Dude, there's no way you actually deleted it. I saw it. I can vouch for the fact that you had a clip in the first place, but how? How did you delete that clip? Sax, I knew you wanted that clip so bad, dude. That's so bad. In 2 years, I'd be laughing. Dude, in 2 years, I want to be laughing at my old clips. I want to be so much better at this game that I am physically laughing at my old clips because of how bad they are. Agilistic is able to tap it in. Now you're looking at a 3-0 game, and the Raptors are just all over it. So Zenko, in all actuality, you definitely could be right. You definitely, it could have just been first couple game jitters, working and figuring everything out, but they are doing much differently right now than they did earlier. And it might just be the fact that Sax King, playing with Sax King, better chemistry with everybody, but the Raptors are certainly playing well. Sax, if you're still watching this, I absolutely, would love to play you next week. Will be a phenomenal game of you and I, dude. Aspect is finally playing the way that I... Never mind with the double commit. But Aspect is definitely starting to play a little bit more along the lines of, how he is comfortable playing. Because I know he's more comfortable playing in the back and then taking, making those bump and demo plays and all of that stuff. There it is. Listen, Sax, dude, it'll be awesome. I don't know if Dirty told you already, but we have game of the week next week. Knights versus Vikings. So we got to make sure that we schedule that ahead of time so we have plenty of time to tell Dirty what we want to do. But we will be featured on everything. We'll be featured on the, double commit. We're going to be doing interviews afterwards, so we got to make sure that we're on that. We got to make sure that we're already ahead of that. But Sax, dude, I'm so excited. I'm glad that it's you and I, because that'll be just a phenomenal game. Game of the week. There will be one game of the week for competitor and one game of the week for prospect. And then as soon as Champions League starts, coming up and, getting ready, they will also have a game of the week. So there will be 3 game of the weeks. But that's just kind of what this is going to be looking like for right now. A game of the week for each league, featured by Dirty Surfer and I, if we are not playing in said game. But the Raptors have definitely turned it around for the most part. Like, in all actuality, I know, Zenko, that you mentioned if they had if they had a full series of 5, they could definitely do it. I don't exactly know if there's a, I guess what I'm trying to say is I don't really know if there's a shot that the Vikings are going to come back and win this game right now. I really don't. But, the Raptors are just looking like they're so dominant. And they're finally this is how they played a couple weeks ago when I was talking about how they were playing better. So I think that the fact that they're starting to get their bearings again and starting to finally do what they do best, playing the way that they feel comfortable, that's what's important. And that's really how they're going to start to play. Yes, a searcher feature. I'm ready and excited for the Surfer features because you know him. He's a charismatic guy. He always has something fun to say. So, a phenomenal pass from Aspect to Agilistic there. Just look at that. Look at this control. Aspect knows exactly where he needs to put it and then backs off of the ball. My prospect team is dominating. I'm so proud. This is really a proud mom moment right here. For anybody who has just joined us, this is extra content from the last 2 teams that it will play. After this game, the stream will be ending, so I hope that you guys have had an enjoyable evening. I'm hoping that you guys, had a good night, that you guys will tune into future. For anybody watching right now, please go follow, subscribe, do anything that you can to help out the channel. This is where you'll get your most information from the league updates, league secrets, all of that stuff. The full 9 yards. So, I was lucky enough to be Surfer's teammate for 1.5 seasons. Listen, Surfer's a great guy. He always talked about how, you guys were always on the same team and how you guys were close. So, it was good. Yeah, and you guys all got drafted to the Drakes, and it was Gar as well. Did you guys lose anybody along the way, or is that literally just the whole Atlantics team from season 1? That's what I want to know. But regardless, thank you guys very much for tuning in. It's been a pleasure to be your host for tonight. And guys, stick with us. We will be back tomorrow. So, yeah, they did lose you, Zenko. Zenko, you were the first one to rank out, though. That surprises me, honestly. I thought for sure it would have been Gar, but regardless, guys, good stuff. We will be back tomorrow. Tune in tomorrow. Let me actually get for you a time right now of what time we will be back tomorrow. As far as the scheduled games go right now, competitor games tomorrow, all of the competitor games have been played, so we are only looking at prospect now. The 2 games that will be streamed tomorrow, one will be at 7 o'clock, and that will be the Knights versus the Empire. And following the Knights versus the Empire, we will see the Sharks versus the Phantoms to round off our week of preseason games. So tune in for the 2 Prospect League games tomorrow night. 7 and 8. Stream will start at 7 with the Knights versus the Empire and end with the Sharks and the Phantoms. Thank you guys very much. This is GM of the Knights, Nolan, signing off. Thank you guys very much. It's been a pleasure for tonight. I hope everybody had a phenomenal time. See you guys tomorrow, and best of luck in UNL. Come here.